It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio, Shawty, stepping in the building. I got a guy that puts the super producer in this thing, the A-Town's own Shawty Redd. What's good with it, my dog?
What's happening? Decatur in the building, ATL, what's good? Shawty Redd in this thing.
I'm feeling good, feeling great, Shawty, man. I mean, I'm just feeling good to have you in the building to talk about some of these hits, man, and some of these classics. Man. I see where you done reunited with the Snowman, and tell me if it felt so good. I mean, tell me about that there.
Oh, man, you know, it's always good when me and bro get together, man. You know, we make it snow. It's red snow, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we do it for the fans. So, you know, we won, you know, #1 album. Yeah. You feel me? So it's always good, man, to be back home, man, and just do what you do best, man.
Exactly. I mean, now, speaking of being back home, though, I mean, how long were you on the road for, though, Shawty?
Man, to be honest, man, you know, I just been leaning back, working, man, for like 4 years. Yeah. Probably longer than that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I never had a break. You know, I've been doing it so long, just consistently, like, since I was probably like 15, I think. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, let me get some me time.
Exactly.
You know, make beats on the beach somewhere with a bad little thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Did that change the sound, though, when you on the beach jamming versus being in the trap jamming?
I mean, you know, the money different. You know, when you make them type of beats. Because, you know, I had just got that sexual seduction check. So, you know, I'm out there, you know, where they say you shouldn't be.
Nah, exactly. Exactly.
You feel me?
Speaking of that sexual seduction, though, man, I mean, from what I understand, though, originally Snoop wanted that drifter, though, Shawty. Is that true or false? Man, and how did that come about?
It was like, man, I did Drifter and I was just playing. You know, I'm the strip club king, man, when it comes to making records. You know, because the strip club always been my radio station. So, you know, I make records for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to come in this building. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who you know. So, you know, I was just drunk one night and I was chilling with my homegirl, Roxy Reynolds. You know what I'm saying? She was like, get in the booth, do something. And we just were playing with that Drifter song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, next thing I know, one of the homies leaked the record. And then Snoop calling me about the record. And I already was sending him a whole bunch of hard stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I was sending them like some Dr. Dre type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type of beats, you know. And he wanted to buy that record, man, and I couldn't get it to him. You know, I couldn't get it to him.
But was it that easy for you to come up with that sexual seduction that quick then?
I mean, yeah, man, it was, you know, because the music, it's easy, man, because I got like a million melodies in my head. Like, you know, I'm thinking of melodies right now while I'm sitting here talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So all I got to do is, you know, if somebody want me to do something, I kind of like, I'm a fan of Snoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I already know his different styles. You know, I knew he sings. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to him, you grew up on him, you know he harmonized a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted, he said he wanted an ego trip. So when he said it, I was just like, man, let me make a ATL Snoop version. You know what I'm saying? Like some ATL, you know what I mean? Because I was like, man, I really want to give him some booty shake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah.
But it was easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I did it, and the crazy thing about it was, as soon as I finished it, I sent it to him immediately, and he called me back. He said, "This is my first single off the album."
What went through your mind, though, Shawty, when you looked up and you realized that you had Snoop Dogg's first single?
I mean, man, it was crazy. It was crazy because you know, I had been moving around with Snoop, Daz, and Corrupt for a minute. Like, before we was even doing records. Cause Daz always come through and Corrupt. They always like, they come here and we go to the strip club all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Daz always was like, man, you know, I'm giving Snoop the records, giving Snoop the records, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, my thing was all about giving Snoop the right record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he told me, I knew he wasn't lying that it was gonna be a single because within an hour, he sent the record back to me.
Yeah.
He didn't change nothing. But it just had his vocals, and he said, go do what you do, Shawty. And I went and played it in the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went and did a little strip club tour, and he's like, what the people saying? I'm like, man, they loving it.
Yeah.
And it was so dope because I would call him while I was in the strip club, let him talk to the DJ that played the record.
Yeah.
And then while the DJ talking to him on the phone, he on the mic, and I said, I'm on the phone with Snoop Dogg. Shawty Redd done put me on the phone with Snoop Dogg. So all the strippers, they come in there talking to Snoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Snoop like, man, we got a winner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I told you.
Take me back to a time, though, Shawty, when you was just a young man playing them instruments, man. And then you look up, and then you hook up with Raheem, them, and that drum and that left, right, left, and you hit them with them drums that had never been heard before.
Right.
And that was the first time you changed the game. Talk to me about that.
I mean, you know, I knew Raheem the Dream. I'm a huge Raheem the Dream fan, Kilo fan, DJ Taz.
Yeah.
All the A-Town finders, man, when it comes to that bass music, you know what I'm saying? I actually was with a group called City Boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with Twin Productions. So that's how all my relationships kind of started anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I used to work the mics and the sound system, you know, when we did club like parties at the warehouse and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We would bring the sound system and I work all their mics, make sure they right. And they were like, who this little young, he ain't even old enough to be in the club. Like, he working my mic. He got me sounding good. So so then when they found out I produced, you know what I'm saying, then Raheem just came to the house. You know what I'm saying? I had a trap house. You know what I'm saying? Indicator, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Cold.
You know, 1250 Carter Road, I'll never forget it. Avondale Mall, right across the street. You know what I'm saying? We rocking Sauconys and Jabos.
Yeah.
You know, so he came in and he brought drama in. He said, look, I like your sound and I want you to produce this whole album. I got a new artist. He about to get out of jail.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, the crazy thing about it, Shawty, is he beat on his chest. You know what I'm saying? He makes the beat and rap on his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, I think you the perfect dude that could do that.
Yeah.
You know, so when me and Drummer sat down, you know what I'm saying, he beat on his chest. Yeah. So the same way he was beating on his chest and rapping, that's how I did the drum pattern.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I had just got on the MPC XL.
Yeah.
I had just got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working on the SP1200.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, you know, my production coming to Twins, salute to the Twin production. Yeah. They was like, you know, when you master this, we gonna get you something else.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the MPC 2000 came out, and then I didn't even know how to work it. So, like, if you really go listen to that album, I got a couple of errors in there. But everybody was like, don't nobody know it's an error unless you tell them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, he was beating on his chest, man. And I just took that whole formula of what he was doing, and you know, that's where that 808 that sound came from.
What went through your young mind though? Because that song went straight to #1 too, though, Shawty. So I mean, when that thing dropped and you was like, man, I'm just a young gun out here doing my thing, and folks going crazy, and you already getting that praise off that track. What was going through your mind then?
Man, to be honest, man, you know, I was so young when it happened. You know what I mean? I kind of like, I didn't embrace it like I embrace it now. You know what I'm saying? It's like people tell me now, they be like, man, I was in middle school, or you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, you just made me feel old. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't really get the full experience until I was out with Jesse Tucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went out with Jesse Tucker, did play for the Falcons. I met him at an event, you know what I'm saying? I think we was at a Kroger or a Publix or something. We was doing some little event. And then the song played at the event. And I'm sitting there with these baggy clothes on, gold teeth, you know, nappy hair, fitted cap.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at all these rich folks in the building, and they just, you know, rapping this song. Like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, man, I could do this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and then when it really just took off and did what it did, you know, when the full album came out, man, you know, I've been Shawty Redd ever since.
Yeah.
You know,
now when it comes to the production side of things, though, Shawty, being the guy that can play them keys and play instruments, but then having to get adjusted with that MPC, now you got this digital era. How do you feel about the Fruity Loops and all of this different kind of production? And do you use that stuff?
Oh, man, my homie's going to get me for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that was... man. To be honest, man, you know, I was knocking Fruity Loops at first. You know what I'm saying? But most of the producers I got signed, or anybody that I've signed and put out, you know what I'm saying, they used it and they made hits. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of stopped knocking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing, the only reason why I was knocking it because I actually played.
Yeah.
And you know, I was mad because, you know, when I came in the game, it wasn't no young producers. I was the first. It wasn't a young producer since Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to show and prove to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I had to play.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have Fruity Loops. I had to show that I could play piano. I had to show that I could play drums. I had to show all this stuff.
You had to bring
so
the
it's
funk.
Like, yeah, you know, I put the work in. I had to grind.
Exactly.
So it's like, for me to see them just type in a, you know, with a mouse and, you know, the hi-hat.
Yeah.
It's like that. I'm like, hold up, cuz, you just cheated. I'm supposed to pay you for that? You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, I had to knock it because, you know, I put so much hard work into where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I ain't gonna say no name, but it was like, I did it because the people I looked up to, you know what I'm saying, and that produced, you know what I'm saying, I seen them had keyboard players and all this, and I'm sitting there like, it took me this long to get where I'm at, and I'm actually doing all the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like I went tough on Fruity Loops with people, and I said a couple things about Fruity Loops because, you know, my whole thing was, man, you know, I did all that work, you know what I'm saying, and I just felt like not everything's so easy, and I could have been, you know what I'm saying, like I still see here now, like me and Swiss used to see each other all the time.
Yeah.
Swiss used to do my remix. He did the drummer left, right, left remix.
See, that's cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Swift ended up he ended up going to Rough Riders. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And look at me.
Yeah.
You know, Swish took off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took off. But I've been sitting here. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, so when they came out with that Fruity Loops, man, I was upset. I was hurt. My feeling was hurt. But I was still sitting here like, and they put that box on me. They labeled me. Shawty Redd just a Southern producer. He just do this.
But how you gonna be just a Southern producer after you done dropped that song with Snoop though? Because I mean that right there was a major hit, and that should have just pretty much tore down any boxes they was planning on putting you in.
Man, you know, cause that's what I thought. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, and the crazy thing, you know, Sylvia Rome signed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to Motown. So Universal Motown. So I thought I was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing about, you know, when you come from a certain place, it's the people that you've dealt with in your past that stop you from going, you know, your future being bigger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the realest thing I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? And if you would have asked me that back in the day, I couldn't tell you that. But I went to California, by the way. Out that Snoop money, and I got peace of mind. And I grew up. So I see things a lot clearly now.
What is it that changed about California? Because I've noticed that trend too. I mean, you was one of the first ones to say, you know what, forget this Atlanta stuff. I'm about to go out here to California and use these creative juices out here, and then I'll be back when I come back.
Yeah, man, a woman, man. All it takes is a woman, the right one. A woman made me see something totally different. Like you holding yourself back, just being in one. You know, cause I didn't like to fly.
Yeah,
I was scared of flying. All type of thing, but a woman, you know, women can make you do some things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're into them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, she told me, she just explained to me. She was like, I know what you're going through, and that because she knew me. She knew I never wanted fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always take her somewhere low key.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't trying to let nobody know who she was, or you know what I'm saying? Like we just try to be normal. I always try to be normal. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what people know me for, because that shit is big. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Coming from that movement, like the movement me and Jeezy just did.
I mean, speaking of Jeezy, when y'all boys got together on that Trap or Die, Shawty, you know, the game had to change one more time, man. And the tracks that you came with was some of the hardest tracks that folks had ever heard, but it was a new sound. Jeezy came with a new flavor. The marriage was just made in heaven. What was going through your mind when it dropped? I mean, then you got DJ Drama talking noise and just trash on top of that music.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just too much going on. It was just an action-packed.
Yeah.
Cannon, you know, it was just action-packed.
it's
from the jump. Talk to me about that.
I mean, movies, man. You know, like me, I make movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I tell anybody, like if you take the drums away from out of my music, then you would be like, man, that need to be in a movie. Like, it sound like a movie score. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is like I go off of your emotion. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say like, however you come in the room, that's how somebody gonna feed off you. Like that's how the vibe gonna be, the aura gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at that time it was like when we did Trap or Die, Jeezy had already did Streets is Watching. We killed them with that, but they still they boxed them. They put them in a box.
See that?
You know what I'm saying? And people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But we did. You know, but see, I had been in the music business before him, so I could get him to play.
Exactly.
That's what we need to do. But he says it, but he don't say where it come from. You get what I'm saying? But I'm cool because I don't care. I don't need too much promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, when they said that, I was like, what? They trying to do what? Oh no. So he was feeling a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And at the time, he used to write. So I said, you know what? Don't write. Just go off the top. I'm going to sit here as long as I need to sit here. And at that time, the Mackie stuff had came out. You know what I'm saying? Because we did all the other stuff on ADAT and D88s.
Yeah.
So I had went and bought a whole Mackie setup, didn't even really know how to use it. That's why the ad-libs is like it is. You know what I'm saying? So I record them. I say, just say what you feel, and I'm gonna take whatever I think need to be a hook. That's gonna be the hook. You know what I'm saying? And I never, I never knew it was gonna turn out like it did.
I mean, I'm a local, so I had to ride these streets during the summers of those songs, man. It wasn't a project that you could go into. It wasn't a street that you could ride down. It wasn't a grocery store that you could go to, a parking lot that you can go into without hearing that music for about 2-3 years straight.
Yeah.
What went through your mind when you looked up and you said, okay, we in this thing dominating? And that sound was the birth of trap music as we know it, and a whole new genre was created behind that sound. I
mean, I don't know what to say because I didn't really feel nothing.
Get out of here, Shawty. Get out of here, man.
Because like I had been through the success with drama.
True.
And that's what people gotta understand is like I already had that success with drama. You know what I'm saying? If we would have kept going, if drama didn't get locked up, you know what I'm saying, it was probably still moved like me and Jeezy was moving. Like we moving today. You know what I'm saying? But I had that success, and then, not knowing the business and all that, I was really done with the music. But he's my brother. Jeezy my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's our bond. You know what I'm saying? We was homies before all the music stuff, like, before we even cut records. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I mean? I'm gonna look out for my brother. So, like, when he took off, I didn't really want to move with him. I didn't want to move around. He wanted me to move around. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to stay in the back because I was like, man, I didn't want to get ready for failure.
Yeah.
Plus I don't like fame.
Yeah.
I just want the check. Give me the money. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I gotta ask you about a few tracks though, Shawty, that get your mind right, man. Was a Slick Western. Okay. Talk to me about producing that one, man. That get your mind right, that Air Forces and that bottom of the map. Those three right there are just $3 special to me. Okay.
Right.
Talk to me about the production, and when you produce them things, did you say, "Oh man, we about to kill this"?
Nah, man, nah. Cause I don't. I'm like when it comes to it, it's like right now I can tell you for a fact right now about something.
Yeah.
Right now I know I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they told me that my sound would not work. That's what they told me. Now everybody copy me. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Copy me. Everybody trying to do it now.
What went through your mind when you looked up and folks was copying the flavor? And then the thing about it, you had did it so hard that everybody knew where it came from, so there wasn't no denying it.
I mean, man, I was happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you the feelings about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because, you know, I was still battling with the industry niggas. The industry producers.
Talk
You
to
get what
me
I'm saying?
about that.
Like, you know, I looked up to these guys, but at the end of the day, I still had to battle these guys. Like, I still had to prove myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
damn, I did this. You know, I was like, I did drama, I did this, I sold these records. I'm trying to still get out the street. Nobody trying to help me. Nobody trying to guide me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, what's up with your publishing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm in the publishing deal. So nobody wanted to give me the game, so I had to figure it out. That's why I treat my producers and people, like when Jeezy came to me, you feel me? When I met Jeezy, I'm like, man, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I know this shit. I'm going to give you all the knowledge I got
Yeah.
where you can win. You know what I'm saying? And then we go from there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just do the same for me when you get the knowledge. You get what I'm saying?
Talk to me about getting that knowledge though, man, and what obstacles did you face trying to understand the game? Because see, a lot of time when you come in there with all of this talent, man, they hear them keys and they hear that bass and folks are seeing dollar signs in their eye like a cartoon. You understand that?
Yeah, yeah.
So what goes through your mind as an artist trying to become a businessman in the middle of creating all of that stuff?
I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's like this. The team I was with, the production team I was with, Twin Production,
Yeah,
you know, they was the best guys I could ever start out with.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is I thought we was going to do longevity. And, you know, I didn't understand that all they do is put you in a situation and keep it moving. Get they cut and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I thought we were family. I would ride or die for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then when I started getting older, they were like, you cussing them records and you can't be doing this and you can't be doing that. I'm like, shit, I'm about to be 18, nigga.
Exactly.
I can't be doing what? So, you know, they got other people. So I kind of got jealous of that. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, I left. And then I had other people in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when they realized I was tied up in other things, and the whole thing was just the publishing.
Mm-hmm.
They was worried about my publishing. Because they knew I did my whole beats by myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of them just was like, man, give me what's up with your publishing? I'll sign you or I'll help you out.
Yeah.
If I can get this publishing option. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sit there and wait. And you gotta remember the game changed. Neptunes killed the game, so South just died. P stopped, Master P stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta became New York for 1 minute.
Yeah.
You wasn't hearing no booty shake. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta DJ was just straight New York DJs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you went to the
strip club.
The strip club and
Yeah.
the real shit, and then you can go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When they start playing Ghetto Mafia, who the fuck? How you start playing Ghetto Mafia?
Did.
That's who I started producing first. A damn shame.
Are you serious?
Shout out to Brian Gotti.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's where it all started from.
Get out of here, man. Get out of
Messing
here.
with them ended up creating that sound that I got now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, these niggas got everybody on the album. They had Too Short, Born B. They had everybody. These niggas they was like the new Dayton family.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all know about the Dayton family, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you had Dayton family, UGK.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
Another track though, man. That Gucci Mane Trap House.
Good.
Talk to me about that, man. And then I seen that it looked like y'all boys done got locked back in that studio again, man.
Oh man, Gooch my partner, man.
Yeah, talk
to me. You know what I'm saying? Gooch. I always ride with Gooch, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so dope to see him in a good place.
Yeah.
And that's the place I was talking about, peace of mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get these people that just take you to a whole nother place and fill your head or like you supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
This how you gotta act. You ain't gotta act like that.
Yeah.
You know, so with Gooch, man, like, you know, I don't, you know, I want to say this for the record because I don't think people understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jeezy my brother and Gooch my partner.
Yeah.
So when people ask me, how can he be over there producing him and then come over here and produce Gooch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one that put them on the phone together. Their first conversation was through me because when I did Jeezy's first album, I was working on Gucci's first album, and I did the same amount of tracks on both their albums.
That's cold.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
cold.
you know, but, you know, that's the stuff we keep in the back. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't put it out there. But me and Gooch, man, Gooch go hard, man. we just matter of fact, me and Goose just did 3 records last night. I told him I was gonna come up here with you. I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna call you when I'm up here with Be High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't know we was going live. I didn't know how it was going. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna let them know. I was like, I really want to play the records. You feel what I'm saying? But I was like, man, yeah, I'm gonna call you when I'm
give
up
me
there.
them records now. Don't play with me.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just did them. Like so,
that.
yeah, man. It's like me and Goose, man. Me and Goose chemistry. It's like the yin and the yang. I got Jeezy and Goose. It's like they to me they the same, but it's the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
it's like certain, you know, Jeezy more of a, when it comes to the music thing, Jeezy more of my brother than anything. You know what I'm saying? That's really our relationship anyway. When it comes to music, like he like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But like when it's on some real shit, bro, you good? Yeah, I'm good. What happened?
What is it like though when you get in the studio with these folks, man, and you producing? I mean, are you going based off of how they feeling? You see what I'm saying? Or do you already have a lot of that stuff cooked up? You just say, hey man, get busy.
Nah, you know I make custom beats.
Yeah.
I make custom beats for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you know the game done changed so much. Niggas want you to email them beat. I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna email you a beat. You not finna mixtape me. You know how much my beat costs, nigga? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know how much I charge, nigga? The price went up with Sexual Seduction got nominated for a Grammy, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, people fame is crazy. You know, people get a little bit of fame and these niggas think they bigger than you. And I be like, hold up, cuz, you better check my resume.
But talk to me about the fame in the industry though, Shawty, because see, as a young man coming into the game, you might think that it's gonna be one thing, and being able to experience all of the success that you experienced, what was the reality versus the fantasy of it all?
I mean, you know, I just was taught well, so I seen the fuckery. You know, I seen the shadiness come. You know what I'm saying, ahead of time. You feel me? Like, you know, so I could weed the fake from the real because I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like I was taught, you know, you think Raheem didn't give me no game?
Oh no, he came with
You know what I'm saying? Raheem gave me game, Kilo gave me game, DJ Tag gave me game, Player Poncho gave me game, JD, my mentor, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Let's go.
You feel me? I always been trying to beat JD.
Yeah.
So Def, that's who I seen first.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna be just like, so if you see me with the braid, I was the light skinned JD. You know what I'm saying? JD, I go to the club with JD on top of that nigga, but you know what I'm saying? I be right there with him, like I'm gonna knock. You feel me?
Nah, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Feel that. Now, another thing though, man, I saw on Instagram, you and Snoop, y'all linking back up too though?
Yeah, man, me and Snoop ain't never stopped.
Oh man.
You know? Like me and Snoop, see, the thing is with me, man, like I'm a creative person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I might make a record and we record it and then like 3 weeks later I don't even like it. So I'm like, I'm trying to top it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I do with Jeezy or Gucci, man. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, nah, we can do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel that.
Because I'm me personally, like I got something to prove. Like there's no reason why I shouldn't be as big as a Kanye or a Swiss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Kanye a fan of me.
Yeah.
He told me. I met him.
Yeah,
you know
y'all got a song together too with Pusha T.
He got on the Amen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's a respect thing. I ain't gonna say Kanye a fan, but it's a respect thing.
Exactly.
Like, I talked to him. Like, he came to my birthday party with Common at Body Tap. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know, I couldn't talk to him because everybody rushing up and his security was, you know, and he was checking them. I just, you know, I ain't like that. I'm just like, man, I ain't with that. I'll holler at you when I catch you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna holler at you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, cause I don't be with all that. You know what I'm saying?
I can definitely did that. Shawty, this is part one. We're gonna have to do a part two because you got too much knowledge and too much information. Okay.
That's right.
And we already been rapping for almost studying this thing as we speak. But lastly, what else you got to get off your chest, and what knowledge do you want to impart upon the youngster that's in front of his Fruity Loops right now, or that guy that is still learning how to play them keys?
I just want to say first first and foremost, I want to say, man, I don't be knocking Fruity Loop.
Yeah.
It's just like I want y'all to just actually get on that keyboard and get on them drums and, you know what I'm saying? Because if that shit crash, you know, if that stuff crash, you got to show and prove that you a producer. You know what I'm saying? Just like I did. You know what I'm saying? So don't take the easy way out. If you really want something, you know, work hard to do it. Show and prove, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that stuff not going to be here too long. You see how Akai just did that new standalone MPC. Now you got to play again.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and, you know, I don't knock nobody. Fruity Loop's cool.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Fruity Loop producers. Matter of fact, my producer Nas B actually did G-Wagon for Jeezy album, by the way.
See, that's cold.
You know,
that's one of my favorite
I put
ones
producers on, by the way, so you know,
See,
shout out to Nas B. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me also about your team though before you get up out of here, man.
Oh,
the new label, production, and all of this extra stuff. What's happening?
Yeah, I got the new label, man. I got Red Umbrella Music.
Yeah.
That's my production company. And then I got Shawty Redd LLC. And Shawty Redd LLC, which is spelled with a 3. You know, they wouldn't let me do the backwards E. So I had to do the 3. You know what I'm saying? That's because, you know, I'm a business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes people wanna play you when you try to put your producers on, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, no, we want to Shawty Redd track. You know what I'm saying? They don't do nobody else like that.
Yeah.
You know, but when you tell them, okay, they were produced by such and such, such and such, they don't want to pay what it's really worth. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, you know how hard it is to get money, man. This little homie got the potential, but he's selling beats for $50 when he be selling beats for $15,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I'm like, I put them on the Shawty Redd LLC.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they go from 100 to 15. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. And I want to thank my team, man. I want to thank Beat Bangers. I want to thank Crusher Consultant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be high, appreciate it, man. Cause you know this is my first interview.
Get out of here, man.
This is my first interview in like 4-5 years.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, look. They calling me now. They must be listening. They calling me now.
Already. Well, I can dig it. Shout over here. This is part 1 of this one right here, boy, because we got to get back in here. You got too much game and too much knowledge for us not to get all this stuff out. You understand that?
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Like I told y'all I was coming.
Yeah,
I told y'all I was coming, bro.
Already.
You feel me?
Be High Radio, Shawty Redd. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.